Hello friends, welcome to Daring Marana YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing about turbocharger surging, their prevention and remedies. So let's move in detail. So what are the reasons for turbocharger surging? Turbocharger surging or the causes of turbocharger surging. Firstly, we can say a rapid variation or reduction in load. Or the RPM get reduced, speed get reduced. This reduction in load means less air intake, means due to scavenge air backflow. This kind of surging. For example, due to bad weather, this is one of the main reasons for surging. Due to bad weather, engines suddenly start racing and suddenly load changes takes place. This is mainly because of during bad weather, pitching of propeller, that is, it will come moving in and out of water. This causes change in load on the engine. This cause of surging is known as one of the reasons. Due to bad weather, rapid variation load happen, then reduction in load means less air intake, then there will be backflow of scavenge air, and this type of bad weather due to one of the main reasons for surging. Due to bad weather, the engine suddenly start racing and sudden load change take place, and this happens due to bad weather and pitching of propeller, that means from in and moving in and out of water happens and causes change in load of the engine. Another, choked exhaust and air passage like scavenge port, valve or air cooler, etc. Choked exhaust and air passage like scavenge port, valve or air cooler, etc. Abnormal fuel system like unit misfiring can be happen. Then choked air suction filter, fouling of turbocharger, unbalanced output from the engine, damage exhaust valve and scavenge fire. The other reason is choked exhaust and air passage like scavenge port, valve or air cooler. If there is, then chance of turbocharger surging is there. If exhaust and air passage like scavenge port, valve or air cooler, if it is choked, then there is chance of turbocharger surging. Then abnormal fuel system or fuel system faulty or unit misfiring, these are the reasons of turbocharger surging. Then choked air suction filter, fouling of turbocharger, then unbalanced output from the crankcase, from the engine, damage exhaust valve, scavenge fire. These are also cited, because if there is turbocharger surging, it is also indication of scavenge fire, because there will be, it is also great indication of scavenge fire. Choked air suction filter, then fouling of turbocharger, unbalanced output from engine, and damage exhaust valve and scavenge fire. These are the reasons for the turbocharger surging. Then if there is fouled compressor on the turbine side, if there is any foul, then we can say the inlet filter are dirty, then enough air cannot be supplied for the combustion. This will also lead to surging. That means on the turbine side, if the inlet filters are dirty, then we cannot supply enough air for combustion, then this will lead to surging. If turbine side is also dirty, then nozzle blades, etc. cannot be produced combustion. So you know that compressor, there are two cases, means fouled in the inlet side and the turbine side. From the inlet filter are dirty, then we cannot supply enough air for combustion, and this will lead to surging. And if the turbine side is also dirty, means nozzle blade cannot be produced for enough combustion. And in worst cases, means in the bad condition, means boiler economizer, that also lead to restriction in the exhaust gas flow, that also lead to surging. That will be only worst scenario, means if it is extreme scenario, then bad condition means boiler economizer, there also leads surging. And scavenge fire and exhaust fire are also maybe the reasons for surging. Scavenge fire and exhaust fire may be the reasons for surging, we can say. Then how to prevent the turbocharger surging means keep the turbocharger intake air filter clean, and we have to change it periodically. That turbocharger air intake filter, it should be clean and we have to change it periodically. Then keep the turbine and compressor side clean by water washing or grid washing. You have to keep the turbine and compressor side clean by water washing or grid washing. Proper maintenance and check should be done on turbocharger periodically. We have to maintain proper maintenance and check should be done on turbocharger in a periodic manner. Okay, proper maintenance and check should be done on turbocharger periodically. And soot blow, we should done the soot blow in a regular basis in case of economizer or exhaust boiler. Soot blow should be done in a regular basis in the case of economizer or exhaust boiler. And indicator cards, we should check the indicator card. If we think that there is a turbocharger surging and all, we should check the using indicator cards. Using, then we can assess the cylinder and power distribution. If it is found, then we need to take this indicator card to assess the cylinder and power distribution of the individual units. So what the scenario means, what will happen if a turbocharger surging happens in your watch? Then as a duty engineer, we need to know what we need to do. Then what means, we have to step-by-step procedures are there. First we introduce the RPM, so that we need to inform the bridge and chief engineer. If it is main engine, if surging is in main engine, then if it is in auxiliary engine, we can start the generator, that means standby generator, and troubleshoot the effect generator. Okay, first thing we need to do is reduce the RPM, that by informing the bridge and chief engineer if there is a problem with the main engine. If it is auxiliary engine, then we can start the standby generator and we can troubleshoot the effector generator. Then we have to first, you have to check the load, whether it is varying or not. If it is varying, we have to make a study. First we need to observe whether its variation is correct. If it is the trueness of this surging, we have to measure that whether the load is varying or not. If it is varying, we have to make it steady, and we have to make sure that there is no fire or scavenge and exhaust state. We have to make sure that this turbocharger surging does not lead to a scavenge fire, and we have to make sure that there is no fire or scavenge and exhaust state. And check the air filter. We have to check the air filter if it is dirty. If the air filter is dirty, we have to change it because it is a mandatory. Otherwise, this may be the reason for the turbocharger surging leads to scavenge fire and all. And we have to do grid washing and water washing by taking the turbocharger RPM into manufacturer's recommendation. And after taking the turbocharger's blades into their RPM into manufacturer recommendation speed, we have to do grid washing and water washing. Then these are things that we can do how to for the precaution of turbocharger surging and all. Thank you.